Hey guys, what's up? Today we have a fixed blade and it is a Mick Strider Custom. This one is SLCC XL, and SLCC stands for Slim Line Conceal Carry, and XL obviously stands for extra large. Um, the knife I won in a good cause action to help a forum member out, and the knife is donated by Steel Flame owner Derek. He was very generous and very kind of to donate this knife, and I was lucky to win the auction. By no means I won the auction with a very low um, bid, but I still think it's a steal from what I have given up. So this knife, I really like this knife. I don't carry it because it's kind of like it's a little bit too large for me to be carrying it around in the urban place. It has an overall length of about 9.5 inches and has this blade length from here to the tip about 6 3/4 of an inch. So that's a very how do I say, out of proportion type of knife, but in a good way, because usually if you want a knife with almost 7 inches long blade, you'll probably have a what, 4 inches long, or maybe yeah, probably at least 4 inches long in handle. But this one, it has a very small handle. So if you want a large uh, uh, cutting length, but you don't want a really big knife in overall length, this is a very ideal shape and very ideal way to carry it and manipulate it. It's very comfortable in the hand. It came with lifters, leather. Uh, he's a great USN member. We call him the Major. And this is a stingray skin. On the other side, I'm not sure, but I think it's shark skin or maybe textured cow skin. But it's really well made. Fits really nicely for the knife, and of course the standard kydex that came with the knife. Okay, let's check out Steel Flames pimp job. The skull is called the Darkness. Let's see if we can get some focus. And it's by far one of the best skull I have seen. Okay, and it has a lot of detail. I think it's made in bronze. Derek, the owner of Steel Flame, he just know how to do stuff. See the eye socket, the nose, the teeth, the little details that you normally don't see on a skull. Well, a cast skull. He also make a lot of goodie with his skull, rings, necklace, clips for folders, a lot of stuff. This is Derek's pimp job because this was his knife originally. Okay, Mick Strider, that's a Mick's signature. And also he included two beads. This is a dragon beads, Let's see if we can get a closer look at this. A lot of details. See the teeth also here, the eyes, the horns, the mouth, and the archangel beads, also cast in bronze. A lot of little details on the feather. If you see, it's really, really cool. I think a lanyard is really it's really essential for this knife, since it has a shorter handle. The lanyard with the bead serve as extension. If you have a larger hand, you can hold on to the lanyard, so when you're moving around, it will not fall off. The scale is made out of G10, and it is very, very well sculptured. A little bit slippery, but feels really nice in the hand. The blade stock is about a quarter of an inch thick, probably a little bit thicker, but it's about that. So it's a very, very thick blade, but it doesn't feel really heavy. It feels alright for the size. The blade stock keeps its thickness up to this point, up to about half an inch of the knife. Then it becomes really thin for easy penetration. Overall, if you want to pry with this knife, it is very possible. You just have to stick a little bit more for prying. Of course, not recommended, but it can do the job. It has the Mick's Nightmare grind, which is a very cool compound grind, and it has this extreme, I don't know how it calls it, but it's kind of like tanto recurve tip, and this tip is really useful and really sharp, and it sticks out a lot. So for reaping, it works extremely fine. The top here, as you can see, looks sharpened, and actually it is, well, it's not sharpened on the top, but at the end here, it's kind of like Omnum-San's sharpness. So it will not cut you, but it will if you really push it. Okay. Grind choil here, and this big hole, the big choil, the main choil, it's really useful because it's so big. It will accommodate a lot of different sized fingers. It's a little bit too big for mine, of course, but if you have a really meaty hand, it works great. Awesome jimping, not sharp, but super useful, and it stops your thumb. Overall, a great fixed blade, and if you guys like it, you can check his a production version of SLCC and get one. It is very comfortable, I heard from friends, to carry around. Okay, alright guys, thank you for watching, and let me know if you guys have any questions. Bye.